Hey Virgo, let's do your reading. This is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general. Oh my gosh, Two of Wands. It is general, so cannot, will not resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. The roles could be reversed. Okay, so there's a big decision that needs to be made here, and you're looking at options. Maybe you're confused about which way to go. The Two of Wands is a direction. So the roles could be reversed, intermingle, and flip around. It's not gender specific, so if I say he, she, just ignore me, please. Yeah, there's just, you're really trying to see like through some confusion and darkness with this Moon card. This Moon card has, it's things that are hidden. There's a lot of emotion, there's fogginess, it's dark. It's like it even could be that time where you almost can see, like you squint, you can almost see, but you keep maybe falling back into which is the best route. So let's see if we can get you some guidance on that, or figure it out. The moon, this moon in this deck has, it's got that third eye, so it's kind of like trying to see in the dark. And what this might be just telling us is that there might be a need to not feel so pressured to make a decision, maybe until you, just maybe stand still or hold your ground until you know. You don't have to figure it out. Maybe you're overthinking it, and maybe that's making it cloudy. Overthinking it could be clouding your intuition. Right? Ten of Swords. So that's could be a painful ending. We've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is someone that comes in fast, furious. The problem with the Knights is they don't always stay, They don't always think it through. That's kind of like a Romeo. But I feel like somebody's going, what the heck happened here? The problem is not understanding what happened, why it happened, not having a clear... You're trying to see, or something ended drastically, and it's confusing, and I want to say you didn't deserve it. Okay, so but we also have the Ace of Swords. Looks like that's typically a new beginning, and it's very clear. These were just sticking out, so I just want to look at them real quick. So we've got the Three of Wands. It's coming back together, or it's being together, friendship. And then we have the Five of Cups, sadness. Tell me a little more about this person that Virgo is thinking about in love. Or whatever, it could be work, but I was trying to get a love reading. Four of Wands, foundation. So it looks like somebody's having a realization. Yeah, somebody's having a realization that this is truth, clarity, right? This Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning, but it's also like it's like an awakening. The Four of Wands, that's an Ace of Swords. The Four of Wands is foundation, what's important, what's valuable, what's going to be strong, what's going to stand the test of time. And this is, the Hermit card is, it's got activity around it. It's the Hermit is somebody that goes, they're looking for understanding. So you both are. The roles could be reversed, but I think somebody did something drastic that ended something, and you just don't know why yet. Six of Pentacles, that's giving a lot. Okay, I think, Virgo, you know what I think looks like happened is that you just overgave. Because we've got Six of Pentacles in the recent past, and then this Three of Pentacles, which Three of Pentacles is typically cooperation, it's collaboration, but right here, right now, this is, I mean, this is feeling a lot of, it's almost like, here, please take my money, I'll be anything you want, and I'm exaggerating, and I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm just trying to make a point by over-exaggerating. It's kind of like, this has a feel of, I'll be everything you want me to be. And yeah, probably you can, and are like that song, I'm Every Woman, or, you know, and it's not gender specific, so we're just talking energy, but this is, it looks like you have a tendency, or in this situation, overgave. And which, of course, just by nature, might have, you know, human nature, somebody may have taken advantage. Maybe you gave too easily. You gave, and you thought, you know, this person will see my value. Look at that, value. Yep. Oh, I thought this was the Empress. It's not. It's actually the Emperor. So the Emperor is stability. It's can be creation, but it's mostly, you know, stability. It's somebody very strong. It's stable. It's like, I mean, talk about foundation. There's a whole city there. What else with the outcome? We're going to see if we get some advice too. But I can tell you right now, your advice is to don't give to someone until they earn it, because it's not appreciated and it sets the dynamic wrong. And that might be your answer right there, is something set the dynamic wrong and it was probably overgiving. So whether it's this person that you end up with that comes back, or this was a let me just see what this says. Okay, I think there's a need to say that we got to make sure you don't overcorrect and be afraid to give or afraid to let go. So this is, you know, Four of Pentacles, which can often be fear of lack, but it's in reverse. So multiple meanings here. There could be a need to realize that you have a fear of, you know, oh, this might be the last one, or I'll never find somebody I like as much as this, or something like that, and you might need to let go of that mentality, move away from that mentality, and remember your strength, your value, and that you can create. And when you overgive, you are creating a situation, right? But I was getting some, but also we want to make sure you don't overcorrect and be too afraid to give anything. I just don't even think that's going to be a problem. I think the problem is your tendency to overgive when it's not worthy, it's not valued or earned. And then when we overgive, we feel, you know, we want to fix it. We want to make it better, so we don't want to let go of someone because we gave so much, something like that. I'm not feeling this deck suddenly. Let me just see if anything else comes out. I mean, this is focused attention. It's hard work, but there's a knife. The sword is up. It's like truth, clarity about when and who to be so generous with. I feel like I'm not seeing a return or a lack of a return. I do see the person that you are thinking about is having a lot of realization about stability. They're waking up about that. But I feel the need to say this person, the situation, or whatever, the overgiving, it probably is going to serve your best interest, because whether it has to do with this person coming back or someone new, you're going to be, you'll have like an eye-opener, like, oh my gosh, I didn't think that somebody would just let me give like that if they didn't really care. Something like that, like where you know, you're kind of eye-opening that not everybody is you. Not everybody is as good as you know. Oh, why are these cooling off? Come on. Okay, let me shuffle. Okay, I can't avoid this. I keep getting Two of Cups. I've seen it more than once. I mean, I'm going to shuffle, but I keep seeing that Two of Cups. which is a really good indication that you've got something coming in. They definitely, whoever this was going on with, definitely is seeing things differently, and they're doing some thinking about what's important and what is stable, valuable, and makes for a good foundation. They might be turning a little bit in the area from not wanting to rely on anyone or not being stable to, you've impacted this person, I feel. 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands. 6 of Wands is success, victory. It's all about being recognized for your actions. There's that Hangman again. Wow. Oh. So when you communicate, I think you're going to hear from someone. I don't know if it's going to be this person, or I really don't see that. I wish I did. I would tell you if I did, but I don't. But what I am seeing is that moving forward, there needs to be a little bit of a tweaking in your communication, as in knowing your value and not being overly careful with your wording, or not being afraid of saying the wrong thing, exuding confidence. So we have 9 of Wands and 2 of Swords. Yeah, just stop giving if somebody's gonna, their loss is what I am feeling. What's hidden from Virgo? 2 of Wands, there it is again, the decision. Emperor twice. Some of you might be dealing with a Aries. Wow. Why do we have the Emperor? You've got a very passionate new beginning coming in. I just still can't tell if it's the same person or not. I'm guessing that person will come back because they will see or feel that you've pulled your energy away. You've got a lot of new things going on here. You've got Ace of Swords, which is truth, clarity. You've got Ace of Cups, a new love. But you also have moving away from that. And you have Ace of Wands. It's I think it's basically a all new you. Or yeah, rebirth. Moving away from being somebody that just gets walked on. It's going to seriously take you to... it's weird because it's so strong coming up as a rebirth of suddenly, maybe you're already going through this, maybe you already know this, but it's a rebirth of more self-discovery, but it's no, it's just a hardcore something snaps and you know your value. This is a rebirth, and then this is Ten of Swords, success, victory. I wonder if you're about to, you guys might be, really getting this financially successful. Maybe once you redirect your energy to that, this keeps coming out too. Yeah, I think once you redirect your energy towards your stability, your happiness, what's best for you, not giving to everyone else. I'm going to get an oracle though. See if it will clear it up. These usually tie everything together really beautifully. Truth be told. Unfinished symphony. Deep knowing. Truth be told, that's somebody's I think, gonna regret. They're gonna see your value. Unfinished symphony. But Virgo, I don't think this is something that is happening today or tomorrow. I think it's gonna take, be earned. This here and now not being, you're not supposed to really read these upside down, but the here and now being upside down is making me think that unfinished symphony, it's in the works, it's in the progress. Who you are, your mask is going to come off. I think the mask is coming off you, to be honest. Let me get an angel card. Life purpose. Oh my gosh, look what just fell out. Oh. Out of the angel deck at that. And yes, I have been using both these decks, but still. My finger was at perfect timing. So now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. That's why you have the Emperor so much. You've got the power and it's time. So everything and everyone is on your side supporting your positive outcome. This is crazy that fell out, but look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. That just took a major turn. This was totally unexpected, but this is better than a love reading. Because this is like life-altering, changing. So perfect timing. So you're on track. So don't beat yourself up. Whatever this is, it was a part of your lesson. It was a link in the chain that's getting you to where you're going. This is crazy. Entrepreneur came out with the Emperor. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Maybe it's time to start that side hustle. And maybe even if it never takes over, your full-time income, which this is indicating it could, maybe. And the reason I'm hesitating on this is because I didn't pull these cards. It was just where my fingers stuck in the middle of the deck. But maybe this side business that you start is going to somehow fulfill your life purpose, and or it's going to take over your other job, and who knows, sky's the limit, right? The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to you. I know, oh my gosh, I was just tapping into this right before I read it. It brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Wow. That's chills. Okay, so then it says, these are all tied together. Let your past go. The burden of carrying your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to see this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's gone. And what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide on your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as like by magic. I'm not satisfied. Let's see if we can get one more. I know, your soul's journey. I am a being of love and release all negative energy. Let's read it. Always comes back to that, doesn't it? This is a gentle reminder that balance in the mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and joy of being still. No one can be truly connected to Source when the mind is engaged with unneeded chatter. Look around your life and be conscious of what elements are taking you away from peaceful nature of your soul. Who or what is interrupting the solitude? It is time to reconcile past hurts and perceived injustices. Your peace may also be fostered by changing your outside view. Create harmony around you physically with order and calm. Trust the voice of your higher self to create an environment in which you can truly be in tune with your soul. Some of you might be kind of pulled into doing something that's not really like feeling fully satisfied, and maybe it's because there's you caught in a kind of a cycle, or not a cycle, but like this isn't quite as satisfying, or this isn't quite as authentic as I want to be, but this is what's getting faster sales or more views or something like that. Could that be? All right. Everything you need, your courage, your strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. So there's a major message here about what do you want, and knowing what you want, and then being authentic and sticking to it. So start reclaiming who you truly are. So I kind of feel like the need to ask you, if you're wondering, what do I do? Take yourself out of yourself and see yourself as a child that's about to make decisions, and see if you can say to yourself, this is what you need to do, 1, 2, and 3. What would you tell your innocent self if you were to mentor? What were the 3 things? Would it be get on an exercise routine? Would it be study? Would it be, you know what I mean? I feel like there's something that you guys are just something very simple that is going to make a huge impact. And you actually, we keep seeing things that say, you know the answer. You know the answer. Wow, I keep getting this card with every reading. Overwhelmed. There's balance again. Vulnerability. Let's get a love card. Let's get a romance angel. This could be the one. You've already met your romantic partner. We did have a card that said something about the reason it hurts is because your souls are connected, something like that. Yeah, so this is going to reconcile. Someone from your past is returning. It could be the one, and that's why it's so confusing, because there's a need to release somebody, but you have a probably an unexpected return. That's why this reading was very juicy. It took some major turns. And we also have this tradition, truth, possibly marriage, but it says you've already met this person. Somebody from your past is returning, and the time has come to clear your energy. This card, I feel, has multiple meanings in this scenario. I kind of feel like it's to release somebody that you're with right now. I don't know. You guys, I'm getting very... And I feel like for maybe even a small few of you, just releasing this current person is going to bring them back. But remember, I said not right now. That's going to happen in the future. And you need to focus on the other stuff. But you've got, I think it looks like this is saying you have an unexpected return, and this could be the one. You've already met the person. You've already met someone. So there you go. Should we get one more? I don't know. I feel like they get confusing if you overdo it. But this is kind of screaming at me. There is a need to be vulnerable in maybe telling somebody how you feel. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. There you go, Virgo. Someone's coming back. I don't think that needs to be your main focus, though, right now. I think your main focus needs to be your purpose, money, being authentic, and that way you aren't as likely to overgive next time, be kind of like more demanding of what you know you deserve, you know? Don't be too shy about knowing your needs and getting your needs met. All right? I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you soon. Bye, Virgo.